Hello everyone, Nathan here. Another Minetest review. Today we're looking at an older but still interesting mod. It's called Meseingravel. Now, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, because for the life of me I have no idea how you're supposed to pronounce M-E-S-E. I'm assuming it's Mace, but I have no idea. And this is kind of what you get. Craft recipe. A block of gravel, on top of a water bucket, gives you a bucket of water with gravel, which, interestingly enough, has a spelling error in it. Then you, pretty much place this on top of ground. Ooh, and this one just changed. Now we're noticing here that I've placed it on top of several different substances. Put on top of wood. I have it on top of dirt. I guess I have it on a tree stump there, and I have it on wood here. Have it on sand here. I don't have anything on cobble, so let me just put some cobble out real quick. And we'll pop some onto cobble and see how it works when you do that. Okay, so basically, you pop this brick out. And then you wait. And wait. And honestly, you wait for a long time. These blocks have probably been out for about 10 minutes now. From what I see looking at the code and looking at my debug information top center of the screen there, this is at level 1. This one is at level 2. And this guy over here is now at level 3. So this first row here I placed all at the same time. Pretty sure from this data we can conclude that sand is not a good material to place it on, nor is dirt. It looks as if those haven't done anything yet. The ones placed on planks of wood and tree stumps have progressed just fine. So is at level 2, and that one is at level 3. Level 3 is the final level. And this one I just placed on cobble. Like I said, it does take quite some time for this to happen. So it's going to have to sit there for a while. Oh, and look at that. Look at that. The one on sand has just turned back right into gravel. It dried out. Dried out, and it did not change. So you do need to pay attention to where you place these, because if I dig this, I got nothing but gravel. Plain old useless gravel. Now a fun little thing, and let's create a new bucket here, and we'll throw it back onto the gravel. Actually, if you dig a node like this, you get the gravel back, and you put out water. Which probably not what anybody wants to do, but I just thought I would point out that does happen if you dig a node. And then you kind of flood things. And I have some that glitched over here. I think I placed one in... Nope, it was over here. In that spot where I dug out, I placed one, and I still have water that's existing here. And I can't figure out why it won't go away. So I had to move things to the top here. But not a biggie. So, it is important where you place your nodes. Now after you let these guys sit long enough, and from the code it looks like there's a chance 1 in 7, and that chance is executed every 50 seconds. So, we're probably talking like 7 to 10 minutes per iteration here, and it goes through 3 levels, so you're looking at least half an hour probably before you get anything out of this. But we're not going to wait half an hour. Let's run over here where, ta-da, this used to be flooded with water. It dried up. Nice. This is your final product. Gravel with little specks in it. And if we dig that, and actually let me pull some things out so we can see it. I'm hoping I can dig this by hand and still harvest. Yep. Okay, so in that case, I got one crystal fragment. Let's dig this one. That one gave me 2 crystal fragments, but no gravel. I thought you could get gravel back too. That would have given me 3 crystal fragments, I think. And that one only gave me 1 crystal fragment. So once these blocks, oh, hey, it looks like this one's ready to harvest. Yay! So we harvest it and 1 crystal fragment out of it. So there's a random chance for how many crystal fragment portions you will get. And of course, once you get enough fragments, you can build a crystal. And then with enough crystals, you can build a block. This one's at level 2. That's at level 2. This one's still at level 1. Hey, and that water dried up. This still hasn't, though. So instead of mining super far into the earth, you could theoretically find a bunch of gravel, which, in my experience, doesn't tend to be all that prolific, but maybe I'm looking in the wrong spots, and collect up a bunch of water, or just make yourself a never-ending water supply, which, just for kicks and giggles, in case there's somebody watching who does not know how to do that. Whoops. Let's make one real quick, because it will be very useful whilst trying to do this, so you have an endless water supply nearby, so you are not running all over the place. Oh, come on. So we just place a bucket of water there, bucket of water there, and then we can, oh wait, here we go, dig that, and dig that, and dig that. Endless water supply. Oh yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know of any way to make an endless gravel supply. I know there's cobble generators that make cobble out of lava and water, but I don't think you can make gravel. So find someplace that has a lot of that, and set up a field of this stuff, I guess, and then just let it sit, and then you don't have to mine. Unfortunately, anybody can grab these blocks because they're not owned. I mean, it's just a block. So if you got a yard full of them, neighbor might come along and say, oh, hey, look at all these crystal fragments, and just steal them all. So build a nice little wall around it so nobody knows what's going on. Well, that about wraps this mod review up. Thanks for watching, and I will be back again next week with another Minetest mod review.